Welcome back, everyone. Now, from time to time, we all need a professional, and at Good Things Utah, we trust the pros. And one of those pros for Utah, here with me now, Tyler T. Todd joins me from We Win Injury Law for the sponsored interview. Hi, Tyler.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. You're looking sharp.
Thank you.
Yes. Let's talk about insurance, and sometimes the payout is less than you would hope.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's typically what insurance companies are trying to do. Unfortunately, they want to pay you as little as possible for your claim. And so something that's really important, and we get this a lot. People are like, do I need a lawyer? And without sounding too self-interested, we say, of course, yes. But there's a lot of reasons why you do.
Okay, paint us a scenario why we need, when we get injured, sometimes the scenario, we just kind of take it as is, but there could be other things you could advocate for.
Yeah, so a lot of times people are like, do I need a lawyer right away? And the reason why we say you do is because insurance companies are trying to evaluate your claim immediately. So we want to give them as much information as possible to say, these are the injuries, this is what's happened, what are the coverages, okay? Do you have PIP benefits? Make sure that you know about your PIP benefits. We've talked about that before.
Yes, we did. Personal injury.
Personal injury protection, benefits. So that's really important because we want to make sure that the claim is evaluated as accurately as possible and for as much money as possible. And then when we go after the at-fault carrier, and we might maximize the policy there, you also have the ability to go after your underinsured motorist coverage, your own carrier.
Wow, there's so much to think about. And when you are in an emergency, you're so overwhelmed. You're not thinking about all the fine print, but that's why you get involved, and We Win Injury does, and looks at everything because you've done every single case under the sun.
We've done a lot, yeah.
Okay, so the insurance may lowball. They want to delay, so we just talked about that.
Yep.
And hide things.
Yeah, so a lot of times in Utah, the law is that it's required that insurance carriers will give you the declaration page, meaning what are the coverages. So when there's been a vehicle accident, car accident, truck accident, I can call the insurance carrier and say, hey, what are the coverages so that my client knows what's available to go get the medical care that they need. So that's super important. We say, hey, look, we have our attorney's hat on. We know the law. Give us all the information possible. But if you don't have an attorney, they try to hide it. And they may tell you, oh, we have enough, but they won't tell you how much.
Wow, and that is pretty sneaky because I see my declaration page and I see the amount, but there's more that goes into it. And then they discourage the claimant to seek other opportunities or to maximize that payout.
That's right. And I want to let everybody know, insurance companies will fight in one of two ways. One, they'll try to say, hey, we're not at fault. And they try to shift blame to you and say, hey, well, were you going too fast yourself, or did you have some apportionment of liability? And if they accept it, which happens, they'll say, okay, fine, we're sorry, but we didn't cause your injuries.
And you call that gaslighting, don't you?
Yeah, totally.
They might also downplay the whole scenario as well. Once they say, okay, well, maybe you're right, and then downplay the claim.
They will minimize everything about you. So if you've been involved in an accident, you've been hurt, don't talk to the insurance company because anything you say, they may and will likely use it against you. And be careful about what you post on social media. Because then if you're out doing something afterwards, they'll say, wait a second, you're not that hurt.
Or it can also document everything that you've been through at the same time. But that's why a professional needs to get involved and deal with the legality of everything.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible. What is the main message you would like people to know?
Well, call us. One, the consults are always free, and you don't pay us until we win. So know that. But our number one message is leave early, slow down. Hopefully you never need us, but if you do, call us.
Well, and that's the thing, right? When you think of attorney, you think, oh, I need a retainer fee. With injury law, you don't.
You don't.
You at least get a consultation and say, hey, do I need some legal backing here?
Yeah. Do I have a case? What's my case worth? How do I navigate these really rough waters, because they are? And we will help you and guide you through that process.
Well, Tyler T. Todd, thank you so much for taking the trip up here north. And We Win Injury Law
is
the place to go. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.